Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Dakota Kreischer here from RadicalReptiles.us. Just thought I'd give you guys an update on my reptile room, May 2015. Got a couple new additions. You've probably seen that in my last video. So stay tuned and let's show you guys what I got. First one here is my Egyptian Uromastyx. He's just a baby, just a few months old. His name's Blaze. Got him in a 10-gallon tank. Heat, UVB, heat rock, thermometer. He likes kind of hot. Usually during the peak of the day in the summertime, he gets around 100, 110 sometimes. But he's doing pretty good. Lazy, likes to lay around a bunch and doesn't really do much. When I get him out, he just kind of lays in your lap. You know, he'll do a little bit of wandering, but for the most part, he's not like a bearded dragon. You know, they'll run off. And here is our hypo red bearded dragon. His name's Scorch. Got all these guys in a 10-gallon fish tank. All of them have heat lamps. And I went and I purchased one of these grow light, under-the-counter grow lights. And what I did was I just got a UV light and replaced the bulb in the UV light so they can all share a UV light. This next one here, she's a regular red. Her name is Ruby. That's actually Scorch's sister. And you can't really tell in the video because he's in the back of the tank. But he is a lot bigger than her, and they were from the same clutch. Same clutch. She's a good girl. He's the Spitfire of the bunch. That's why his name's Scorch, I guess. We got a divider up between those two because he doesn't really get along with the other ones. It's a female. Ruby is a female. Next over here, I have a citrus leatherback. Her name's Tigress. It's a female. And again, she's in a 10-gallon tank. Then over here, I got him in a 75-gallon glass aquarium. This is my girl, Calypso. She was actually the first bearded dragon I ever got. She's a normal, but she's got beautiful blue bars on her. Look at those blue bars. This will focus in. She's going into a shed right now. You can see it on her tail a little bit, and her back isn't quite there yet. Her head and her tail are starting to shed, so she should be more vibrant when she's done shedding. This over here, her name's Clem. I'll open up this background to get some natural lighting in. That helps. Doesn't really help much. This is my girl Clem. She's a regular orange. She's as well as going into shed, so her colors aren't that vibrant. But again, they'll be more vibrant when she's done shedding. I keep these girls together. They do fine together. I've housed them together almost their whole lives. I split them up for a while because they were fighting. You see that Clem's back foot got clipped up pretty good. So, or Calypso, I mean, not Clem. Next down here we have my leatherback. Move this plexiglass. His name's Diesel, and he is he's only about 8 or 9 months old. But I mean, this guy is just a frickin' beast. He is just a fat boy. Look at the frickin' belly on him. He's my big boy. And look at his frickin' head. I mean, I've never seen a frickin' bearded dragon with such a huge block fucking head, man. And the tails, both him and Tigress have outrageous lengthy tails for some reason. Longer than their body, vent to snout. I got these guys down here, and what I did was I wired up some lights and shit in between this 4x4. There's a 4x4 here and one in the back. And I got plywood on either side with fixtures, so they get their heating, their UV. I have vents over here on the side. Carbon dioxide and air exchange. Put this glass back in. And then over here, this one has to be my favorite out of my bearded dragons. This guy's name, my girlfriend named him Ivory, which I'm not quite sure why. He just was shedding one day and looked kind of white, so she thought we should name him Ivory. He's actually an orange citrus hypo, het translucent. And if I can bring him out, you can just see how vivid and vibrant his colors are. He's got those awesome blue bars that'll focus in. It's probably not gonna. You can see he's hypo. He's my boy. He's my good boy. And all my beardies are nice. They love being held, love being pet, love being fed by hand. I feed them super worms, mealworms, cockroaches, dubia roaches, crickets, bearded dragon pellets, kale. I feed them collard greens. I feed them mustard greens. I feed them some leaf lettuces. See, they got what's left of the super worms I picked up at the expo the other day. Got my dubia roach colony down here. Up here I got my chubby mealworms. Chubby mealworms, you gotta get them, man. 50 bucks for a 5-pound bag. It's a pretty good deal. They last for a long time. Even though I got 7 beardies, I got frickin' a chameleon and shit, and they last quite a while. Over here, where is he? I got my hatchling panther chameleon. His name is Drax. My pretty boy. Hey buddy, my pretty boy. My pretty boy. I don't really like to be videoed much. Kinda stresses him out, I guess. As you can see through this, and let me open this up. Doesn't really do him justice through this screen. See how beautiful he is. Just a beautiful, beautiful guy. Just, you know, about the size of my pointer finger right now. Hopefully he gets bigger. Loves crickets, super worms. Not so much. Mealworms, he won't even touch them. I got him. I got this humidity thing that I made. It's a fogger, which I'll make a video about that and show you guys how you guys can make your own fogger, so you don't have to go buy the frickin' Monsoon and all that shit, because they're outrageously expensive, and you do just as good using that in a squirt bottle when it's down. You know what I mean? Because I put it on some downtime every few days and just squirt it, let the tank dry up a little bit. I got live plants in there. His dish is missing at the moment, but I got some yucca plants in the back. I got 2 small yucca plants. I got some small umbrella plants here and some fake vines. I think I'm gonna put some what's it called? Pothos plants in there. I got some growing out in the living room. Over here is my desk area. Some paintings I did, etc. Then over here I got my 2-ball pythons. This one right here is a Gypsy. She's a 66% het pied female. You can see how white her markings are. She's got some white blotching on the bottom, but still she's not considered a visual pied. But hopefully if we can get a het male soon. She flipped up her hide on herself. Hopefully if we can get a het male here this year. Probably not this year because she's still kind of small. She's only about 200-300 grams. Still haven't weighed her. It's been 2 days since I got her, so I'm gonna let her acclimate a little bit. Try feeding her here in the next 3-4 days, and as well as the guy on the bottom. And this guy on the bottom, if you watch my last video, his name's Petrie. Petrie Pinstripe. He's kind of big. He's full-grown adult. He was from a 2011 clutch. I'm hoping to find some snakes out there. You know, hopefully some of my buddies or something will have a snake. I got a buddy that I talked to the other day at the expo. He's got a couple ball pythons, so He's supposed to be getting hold of me here in the next couple of weeks. If he's got some adult females, maybe we'll try to breed them out this year and get a clutch or two. So yeah, that's it for my reptile room update. Thanks YouTube. If you like this video, go down below, hit that like button, beat the fuck out of it, like, subscribe, and there's more to come. This is Dakota from Radical Reptiles.